Good afternoon. First of all, this announcement especially for seniors. Seniors, if you think back to last year, when I was talking a lot on the announcements in May to last year's seniors about completing their CPR training and special sessions we were having, well, we have a chance for you to get ahead of the curve on that and not be rushing to get done the last minute. First of all, be sure you understand it's a state law that you have to pass CPR. We don't have any choice about that. The state legislature passed and the governor signed a bill a few years ago requiring all high school graduates in Iowa to have completed CPR. That's the bad news. And maybe it's not bad news overall for the safety of the residents of Iowa, but it's kind of bad news for you because you have to do it. Here's the good news. It only takes about half an hour. It's very easy and you don't have to, it's not mouth to mouth anymore. It's just pounding on people's chests, basically. But you have to know kind of where to pound and how to pound. So here's your first chance this year, other than perhaps in some of your P classes, I'm not sure about that. On Thursday, December 17th and Friday, December 18th, that's the last 2 days before break next week, you can get that CPR training done. And sign-up forms are now available in Coach Hatcher's office in the old gym. So stop by and see Coach Hatcher and get signed up. You have to do it. It would feel so good to get it done in December and not have to worry about it next spring. So be sure you do that. This also is for seniors. If you signed up for online economics for next semester, then you have an important meeting after school today in Mr. Decker's room. Mr. Decker hangs out in 143. If for any reason you have a conflict, see him in advance or as soon as possible, let him know about that. But otherwise, plan to be there if you're taking online economics after school in room 143 for I think it will be a fairly brief meeting. What a great concert last night, performed by the Wind Symphony. That's our top concert band, our other concert band called Concert Band, and our orchestras, our Symphony Orchestra and our Freshman String Orchestra and our full orchestra. All 5 ensembles performed and sometimes in combinations. It was a wonderful concert, but this is just a heads up, and if you follow me on Twitter, you saw this last night, but the guy who plays that, Miss McWhirter, can you do that sound that the viewer plays? No, I can't either. The sound, can you guys do the sound? Emily, you could have hit your trumpet, right? Yeah, anyway, the guy who does that trumpet sound, bugler sound at the beginning of the Kentucky Derby, he's a 1983 Washington graduate. His name is Steve Buttleman, and he was inducted into the Hall of Fame last night, and he played a regular trumpet with the band, but he also, as if he were starting the Kentucky Derby, played that. It was really cool. But even cooler was the concert by all our groups, so congratulations to all of them. Also, if you follow me on Twitter, you can find the link to vote for Shania Christensen for Athlete of the Week. She's a bowler. They're all bowlers competing for Athlete of the Week on TV9, and I've done that, and please do that. In fact, I'll give you permission right now during these announcements times to get out your phone, and you can actually go to just KCRG TV9, and it'll take you to it. Go to sports, or you can just go to my Twitter account at Dr. Plagman, and I tweeted that last night. I just retweeted it actually from Shania, so it'd be great if you all vote for that. Then, after you do that, put your phones away before the announcements end so you do not get in trouble with your period 6 teacher. Let's see. Tomorrow I said it's the assembly. I don't think I need to belabor that. Academic numeral letter and certificate assembly is tomorrow. It's after period 3. And 8th graders, we'll give them instructions tomorrow morning. They're not here right now. And I think that is about all I have to do. Reminder that if you are a senior and have some of those college application forms due from your counselors or need recommendations, get that word to them this week so they have a few days to do that. Because remember, their last day is the same as your last day on December 18th. And don't forget your test prep sessions with Mr. Dewar. That second one is today. Actually, it's Wednesday and Friday. That'd be today from 3:15 till 4:30. Birthdays: Noah Butler, Alex Phillips, and Malik Sheets are birthdays today. Amaya Harrington and Chloe Harrington have birthdays on Christmas Day, December 25th. And Lucy Forster has a birthday on the 26th. And the Spirit Store is open today from 1:45 until 3:30 in the cafeteria hallway. Student announcers, Ian.
Amnesty will be holding Right for Rights Friday right after school in the Student Center. and there will be food. Yeah, that's exciting. And also what Write for Rights is it is an international letter writing campaign that Amnesty holds every December to address human rights violations domestically and abroad. So if you like to help people and you like food, you should probably come.
Hey, Dance Marathon Committee. We're going to have a meeting tomorrow after school, right after school at Ruger's. If you need a ride there, you can contact me or someone else you know is on the committee. If you didn't sign your name, you can still come to the meeting and sign up.
For all people involved in mock trial, we will not be having a meeting this Friday, but we will be having a meeting next Tuesday.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Next week is your last chance to come if you're still interested, and we haven't seen you yet so far.
Yep, please come next Tuesday, not Friday.
Right.
And vote for Shania Christensen for TV and Athlete of the Week, and then put your phones away. Thanks for your attention to these Wednesday announcements.